Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing a Gibson Les Paul Custom and an Epiphone Jerry Cantrell Les Paul Custom. The Gibson is a 2016 and the Epiphone is a 2021. So I want to start with the cases. The Gibson case in brown has no markings on it. As you can see, the Epiphone case has Epiphone written on it and Jerry Cantrell. One major difference is that the Gibson case has 5 latches. You can't see the other one on the other side, and the Epiphone case only has 4 latches. Both well constructed, but I'd say that the Gibson case is a bit heavier. Here's a shot of the inside of both cases. Both are very plush, and I think both should protect the guitars very well. In this particular case, the Gibson has a Richlight fingerboard, and the Epiphone has an ebony fingerboard. The Gibson has a nitrocellulose lacquer finish, and the Epiphone has a polyurethane finish. And here's a shot of two of them side by side, obviously identical body shapes. As you can see here, the main difference is the shape of the headstocks. The Gibson has a 2-screw truss rod cover, and the Epiphone has a 3-screw truss rod cover. Another difference, the block inlays on the Gibson appear to be mother of pearl, where the block inlays on the Epiphone appear to be some sort of acrylic. And I don't know if you can see this on YouTube, but the block inlays on the Epiphone are a bit more yellow in color. Another minor difference, the strap buttons on the Gibson are slightly different than the strap buttons on the Epiphone. Both have similar bindings on the headstocks and the body. Another difference is that the Gibson has fret nibs on the edges of the frets, whereas the Epiphone does not. Another difference is body thickness. The Gibson is just shy of 2 inches at the neck joint here, whereas the Epiphone is clearly thinner. The Gibson has a 498T humbucker in the bridge and a 490R humbucker in the neck. The Epiphone has a 98T Pro humbucker in the bridge and an Alnico Classic Pro humbucker in the neck. The Gibson bridge has a thumb wheel adjustment, where the Epiphone has a screwdriver adjustment. The Gibson nut, I believe, is a Corian material, and the Epiphone has a Graphtec new bone nut. Both guitars have different styles of Grover tuners, although my guess is that the Epiphone tuners are more budget-oriented. A new Gibson Les Paul Custom sells for about $5,000 new, and a new Epiphone Jerry Cantrell Les Paul Custom sells for about $850 new. The Gibson is obviously made in the USA, and the Epiphone is made in China. The Gibson is a bit heavier than the Epiphone and has a beefier tone, I believe, due to the pickups. Both are constructed of mahogany bodies and maple tops. I would assume that the wood used in the Gibson is more selective. The Gibson does feel different to play, probably because of the nitro finish and the weight. The QC on the Epiphone is quite remarkable for the price, and I think it easily could become someone's main gigging guitar. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.